Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Single back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Tucker. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. Just ran away from the defense. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running with purpose. Finding some room at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to throw. It's Tucker. Looking for a deep completion. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs?
their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Back to throw. It's Tucker bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now. Look at his scramble. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive.
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And that one is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
Boy, And this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air, it's Tucker. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Bulldogs looking to cash in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
This offense is clicking. Clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Tucker. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball, and this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Always looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Football comes out. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. Defense punching at the line, showing blitz. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Tucker. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will score! Touchdown, South Carolina. And now here comes the point after attempt. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. A gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made. Room to run here. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Oh, a reverse. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. It was a foot race, and he won it. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down and goal.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This run is getting ugly. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Tucker. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Tucker. Finds his target. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. An explosive play, moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I really like the route here, the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Back to pass. It's Tucker. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. And they bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the can. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Tucker. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down. This offense will really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Tucker. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. To throw, it's Tucker. The pass rush closing in. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Now if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Trying to extend the play. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking downfield, it's Tucker. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a field. You just got to hope that your quarterback receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. A quick juke. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. You can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Hand off to the single back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're going to run it.